The Legend of the Condor Heroes is a novel by Jin Yong, a towering figure in Chinese fantasy literature, set during the transition from the Song Dynasty to the Yuan Dynasty, when power shifted from the Han ethnic group to the Mongolian ethnic group. The story explores a modern subjectivity based on human compassion. The protagonist, Guo Jing, searches for his identity through tests of will and morality. The novel's title, Ashes of Time, refers to 5 supreme martial artists who compete in the Mount Hua Tournament over the Nine Yin Manual, a coveted martial arts manual containing profound skills and techniques. The Nine Yin Manual is a highly sought-after martial arts manual that encompasses advanced martial arts techniques, internal cultivation methods, and various esoteric skills. Wang Chongjiang, the founder of the Quanzhen sect of Taoism, possesses the Nine Yin Manual. He receives teachings from the famous Taoist Lu Dongbin, one of the 8 immortals, and develops the systematic practice of Taoist internal alchemy. Lu Dongbin, a figure in Taoism, deeply studies the inner workings of Taoism and presents a systematic practice called the Tai Jin Hua Zong Zhai, a representative scripture that elucidates the core principles of Taoist internal alchemy, moving away from extremely magical concepts like immortality and talismanic magic. Psychologist Carl Jung was deeply impressed by the book and translated it into German. Ashes of Time is a deconstruction of Jin Yong's novel, The Legend of the Condor Heroes, written by Kim Yong, in which the storyline itself is dismantled. The story unfolds with a completely different narrative from The Legend of the Condor Heroes. Unlike the original work, which deals with existential dilemmas, Ashes of Time reveals a loss of faith within emptiness. The psychological state of Hong Kong residents facing the impending return of Hong Kong to China is depicted in a distinctive visual style. Ouyang Feng, known as the Western Venom, suffers from the pain of unrequited love when his beloved falls in love with his brother. Huang Yashi, also known as the Eastern Heretic, carries a deep, sorrowful wound from a past love. To forget his pain, Ouyang Feng becomes a mercenary in the desert, becoming engrossed in making money. The Retun Desert symbolizes the desolation of the central continent's rivers and lakes, representing the alienation of peripheral Hong Kong from the mainland. Every year when the apricot blossoms, Huang Yashi comes to Guyangbong and drinks the drunk life, dream death wine. He commits an indiscretion with the wife of blind warrior. Dressed as a man, Nu Rong Yan asks Huang Yashi to kill him, and then, as a woman, Nu Rong Yan asks Yu Yangbong to kill his brother, Nu Rong Yan, causing confusion for Gu Yangbong. Yu Yangbong realizes that Nu Rong Yan and Nu Rong Yan are actually one person with 2 personas. Nu Rong Yan is angry at Huang Yashi for abandoning his sister, while Mu Rong Yan is angry at Huang Yashi for his jealousy towards his brother. In fact, the 2 siblings represent the identity confusion of Hong Kong residents separated from mainland China. After his beloved dies, Huang Yashi drinks the drunk life, dream death, wine and leaves for Peach Blossom Island in the east. Huang Yashi's state under the influence of the forgetfulness. Wine symbolizes a departure from British imperialists. Upon hearing the news of his sister-in-law's death, Yu Yangbong burns down the inn in the desert and disappears. The desolate inn in the desert serves as a metaphor for British colonialism. The drunk life, dream death, wine causes Wang Goi to become completely intoxicated, leading him to immerse himself in the illusion of dual opposition between China and Hong Kong, and between China and Britain, by riding on the wave of Chinese nationalism. While Wang Goi skillfully captures the heavy disillusionment and suffering of modern existence in graceful imagery, he fails to move beyond the dualistic bias based on the theory of Huo Yilan. By overlooking the essence of dualistic thinking that underlies both the Enlightenment's modernity and the absolutism of cultural imperialism, Wang Goi becomes engulfed in cultural imperialism. The essence of dualistic thinking is a historical perspective of violent progress, based on extreme good and evil and contention. The relative worldview of cyclical thinking advocates for harmony and moderation.